What is up, my beautiful people from all around the world? The power of the internet brings us here together. The Ghostbusters trailer has popped today. The brand new Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. Pets' heads are falling off. The iced coffee is great today. And the sun is shining here in Australia in the land down under. A couple things I want to mention really quickly. Number one, I'm not going to talk through this trailer. A lot of people get frustrated when people talk through a trailer reaction. And also, I don't really care about the copyright flags that a lot of YouTubers out there complain about. Yeah, you know, trailers get flagged with copyright all the time, so they try and delete the sound, and they make like the trailer window this small, and they try and, bypass the copyright flags. Like, seriously, if you get a copyright, it's not even a copyright strike. They just demonetize your video, and I'm not greedy. Like, let's just watch this in full screen, high definition, sound all the way up. I'm not going to be talking shit through the trailer. We're just going to enjoy the trailer in its entirety, and I'll leave my comments for the end. And I don't care if this gets demonetized and I don't get paid for the trailer reaction. Like, yeah, I don't think that YouTube should issue any copyright warnings or demonetize trailer reactions, because we're reacting to the trailer. If anything, we're promoting whatever the trailer is. But if they do, tough luck. I'm not that greedy. And people complaining about it and trying to take sound out and just alter the trailer, like, seriously, just, you know, you're still making original YouTube videos. You're making money off that. Like, don't be greedy. Just give people quality. Like, that's what I want to give everybody. I want to make sure everyone's happy. Watch everything in full screen, and I don't really care if I don't make no money off this. So let's check out the trailer. I feel like I've already spoken way too much. Let's go. Right, this is Ghostbusters, baby. Afterlife, brand new Ghostbusters movie. Let's go.
What are you doing here in Somerville anyway?
Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke. And the only thing that's left in our name is this creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere. Why'd you bring me up here?
Entertainment value?
What is that?
I don't know.
Somehow, a town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate, that has no fault lines, no fracking, no loud music even, is shaking on a daily basis.
Under the dining table now! Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table?
I found this in my living room.
Whoa, killer replica.
A replica of what?
A ghost trap? There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years. New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
It's just my mom. My grandfather died. My mom says we're just here to pick through the rubble of his life.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Call it fate. Call it luck. Call it karma. I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Come on, darling.
It has a gunner seat?
Alright, clearly not set in the Ghostbusters universe that we all know and love in the 80s. It's obviously more of a teenage type vibe to this movie. It's probably more going to be targeted at children, whereas the other one was very adult, even though I think it was PG rated. Might have been M. I think it was PG, I don't remember right now. But the Ghostbusters were a lot older. They're super young here, and it really sort of feels like a modern day Stranger Things kind of vibe to it. I got a little bit of Stephen King's It, the sort of the kids, the children's side of things in the story of It. I'm actually reading the novel right now, so it kind of feels a little bit like that. Obviously not set in the 80s because Paul Rudd, which is awesome. I love Paul Rudd. I was happy to see him. I didn't know that he was actually in this. I haven't read much about this movie or anything like that. I remember seeing the teaser. Teaser was awesome. Didn't really explain too much whether this was going to be set in the original 80s and continue on like with the original universe of the Ghostbusters or something like that. Obviously the original cast likely wasn't going to be in this. One of them has passed away. Ivan Reitman, I believe his name is. And the others are pretty old. You know, we did get the video game as a continuation of the Ghostbusters story with the original characters. In this case, it could be good. I didn't really like the remake with the female Ghostbusters. Like, not that I care if Ghostbusters are female or male. It just wasn't the type of Ghostbusters that I really want to see return to the screen. This one, however, has a bit of a Stranger Things feel to it, but it looks like it's probably still targeted more for a teenage or kids audiences. It's hard to say that they didn't really show too much, but it's not really what I expected. I guess, you know, there are a lot of shows and movies lately that have been set in the 80s, and maybe they didn't want to set this in the 80s because there's so much that's already happened. But me personally, I'm obsessed with the 80s, so I would have actually really preferred this to have been set in the 80s and in the original Ghostbusters universe. That's me, my personal opinion, but judging from the trailer, it still could be good. That wasn't really what I expected. The car looks phenomenal. Paul Rudd is a big plus having him in this. I think big thumbs up for that. But we just didn't see enough there. Like, it was a great trailer. Didn't reveal too much, which is good. And definitely looking forward to seeing this one. But as a huge fan of the original films, I guess I wasn't sure what to expect here. And I was caught a little bit by surprise. The Ghostbusters look like they're going to be a lot younger than what I thought. I don't know if they're all going to be that age or if there's going to be like an older one in there. It doesn't look like it, but time will tell. I'm definitely going to watch this one, but as much as I want this to succeed, as much as I want it to be awesome, it wouldn't surprise me if they disappoint us. It's very dangerous remaking or reimagining movies that have already been successful because a lot of us are sort of attached to the original universe and the original characters and actors in those films. So it's very dangerous, especially with something like this, to reimagine it, bring it back to our screens or make a sequel. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm definitely excited. Cannot wait to see this one. Let me know what you all thought in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that notification bell. That way this ugly hairy face will pop up on your screens a lot more often. You sick twisted people there. You're all so demented. I love you all. Come back and visit again real soon. Pretty please.